Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be going over the best M4A1 class setup in Warzone. So we're not only going to be going over the attachments for the M4A1, we're going to be going over the secondary, the perks, the tacticals, and the lethals for this class. So I will show my whole setup later on in the video, so stick around to watch it and copy the class if you guys like it. So hope you guys do enjoy, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys on the next video.
Eliminate all targets in the AO. Bounty target has been marked. Kill him.
I can drive.
Drop headed your way. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Enemy UAV overhead.
I can drive.
Losing ground.
I'll take the wheel.
Got gas moving in.
Alright, so let's get into the M4A1 class setup. So let's go to the attachments. I use this suppressor because it gives me long range. You'll see here in a second. So it gives me damage range and suppresses the sound. Damage range, I have it. Reason why I have it for the suppressor is because I do like damage range. It goes even farther. It's kind of more like a mid and long range weapon now when you add that suppressor on there. But you can use whatever suppressor you want. Just make sure you have one on your gun. Barrel, I use the custom marksman barrel because it does give me that damage range again. Bullet velocity. Bullet velocity makes your bullets travel even faster, so that way they're hitting the target even quicker than normal, especially for longer distances. So that's nice. And recoil control, so it helps with that. Um, damage range again, so I do like my damage range. For the underbarrel, I use the foregrip for stable recoil stability and aiming stability. Helps for when you're shooting longer distances, you're not all over the place. Then I use a 60 round mag. I've seen a lot of people using this for classes because, like I've said in my previous video, the 3 best loadouts is that you want to have a 60 round mag because 30 bullets will kill one person, and then if another person pulls up and you don't have time to reload, you don't have to. So that's good to have. And then for the rear grip, I use the stipple grip tape because it does help with my aim down sight speed and sprint to fire speed. So that way it's not too terribly slow to aim down sight with this gun, but it's not fast either. But it's like balancing it out for me. I kind of like it this way. I guess it's what you prefer, but it does help a lot for me. I don't use an optic, but I guess you could if you want to. It's all your preference. So then you got the thermal here, which is nice to have, I guess, in some cases. And then you got the hybrid, which is also nice because you got 2 sights. You got the red dot on the side, then you got the zoomed in one on top. So that's nice to have, but a lot of people are using thermals on most weapons, which would be ARs and snipers. So thermals are pretty overpowered in this game mode. Um, Stocks, I use the stock that the gun comes with. I don't use any stock. I've seen a lot of people use the no stock. Um, I don't know why. I haven't really looked into that, but I should. So for secondary weapon, I don't really use any of these secondary weapons, so that's why I have it as a knife. Because I'm going to switch it out with a SMG that I find, or a sniper that I find. So if I kill someone and they have like an AX50 or the HDR, I'm going to pick it up make it my secondary weapon. So that's why I have it as a knife, because I'm not going to really use any pistol or rocket launcher or the knife. So I typically pick up what I find in game to use as my secondary. So perks, I use cold-blooded. It is good for thermal. So if someone's using a thermal sight on you, they cannot see you as well as they normally would. So if you're in a building behind glass or something, they won't be able to see you as easily and get that headshot and kill you with a headshot. So that's why I have cold-blooded. Next, I use Ghost. Ghost is nice in the end game because it doesn't let UAVs track you, and heartbeat sensors. The drones, I don't really know. I'm assuming they're talking about the recon drones. Anyways, it helps a lot in the end game because a lot of people are starting to use heartbeat sensors, I've noticed. So, and heartbeat sensors are a big part of the end game right now, because they do help you track your opponent and find out where you are. Next is tracker. We all have lost an opponent. Like, if we're like in a building and they ran somewhere, we don't know where they are. Tracker is nice to have, so that way you can see where they went and try to flank them. Next for lethals, I use a C4 because everyone seems to be running you over if they're in a vehicle. So C4, I've noticed a lot of people using it, which is good, but it helps a lot with vehicles, blowing them up. And if you're in a building and someone's driving by and you know you can throw your C4 and kill them, it's an easy kill. So that's why I carry a C4 as lethal. It's really nice to have. That's about it for the C4. Tactical. obviously, heartbeat sensor. Notice a lot of people are not using Ghost. So the heartbeat sensor does work in the end game very well. It is a big part of it. And like I said, if you don't have Ghost, you get hit by the heartbeat sensor, you can track them. So it's nice to have in the end game. It gives you the positioning of them and how far away they are. You'll see that you probably already saw me using it in the video. It shows like how many meters are away they are from you. So that helps a lot, and I do use it a lot in the end game to figure out where my last two opponents are and then where the last one is. So it helps if you're like if it's like a 1v1 for the end game, and so your opponent's hiding behind a rock, you can see where they are. Well, not see where they are, but see what direction they are and how far away from they are. So that way you'll know, like, hey, they're hiding behind this rock, so I gotta aim down sight and be ready for when they pop their head. So that's what I use a heartbeat sensor for. It is very overpowered in my opinion. It is a very big part of the end game right now. So make sure you guys do put that on. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this class setup. And stay to continue to watch the rest of the video. I do get 6 kills, and it was a win for me. So hope you guys do stick around to watch that. Have a great day, guys.
Proceed to the marked location and secure the area. Fighting's over. Now it's a ghost town. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. Got a loadout drop inbound.
I'll take the wheel.
Losing ground. There's less than 10 to go. You can win this. Gas is closing. Get to the new safe zone. Gas is moving in. New safe zone located. Contact failed. Stand down. Gas is inbound. Only 5 left. Time's almost up.
Not this time, you bastard.